is not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant eyes. The faintest traces of jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I could never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22 or 1. And I can see a light and it's shining again. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was a sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks with your name across the night sky. I'm on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I can't go back this time. My bones against the current, born back into the past. I still chase that green line. I swear the color's different, but I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again.
And now the DH, EJ Exposito. One out, runners at first and second. And there's a hit. Coming around third. Safe.
No,
And
he
they
beat it,
lead
he
by
beat it.
2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Oh,
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one
That's the
misses, and it's 3-0. 2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Rtts thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. And now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. And 2 away now. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Rtts wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And that one missed by a micron. The call is overturned. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Might be a
batting,
chance for
the
them to
first
start
baseman,
working their way back into this
35,
thing.
Hayden.
And now the first baseman, Hayden McGeary. The 3-2 pitch. And they're all
that's
loaded
4.
up.
Take your base.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ed Howard.
Howard.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Verdon drifting towards this one. And makes the catch. As they escape. Digging in for the Smokies, Bubba Farias. 1 for 2. Munoz, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1-0, here's the pitch. And another ball. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Vendetta Bagpipes. When you need to get even with your nemesis, it's no time for subtlety. Send in the runner on the go. On the ground to third. Nice stop. On his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20.
Next up, the designated hitter,
Number
EJ
1.
Exposito.
Designated hitter, EJ Exposito.
Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next up for the Smokies, Bubba Farias. Just missed.
That's away.
Ripped into the outfield.
Pick it up.
Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And here's the first baseman, Hayden McGeary. There goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. The Clingstones up big in this game. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Swing, and this one bounced on the ground. And plenty of time to first. And here at the plate,
Now
Bubba
batting,
Farias.
third base.
Up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And now on at first.
Another way to square it up. Good job.
Man on at first. Hayden McGeary digs in now. The 0-1, runner on the move. This one in the air to right. Hicklin moving under it. That is the ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.
Yeah, I'm gonna elevate.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Chadwick Trump. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 down. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. Out to short.
Dig.
And that's an out.
Yep, he's out.
Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Brewer Hicklin. The 2-2. Slow roller to third, Farias. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Digging in for the Smokies, Bubba Farias. Out to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. Here's the left fielder, Logan Braunschweig. Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run's in. Another comes in to score.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, Bubba Farias.
On the ground, Jarvis. Play made, that ends the inning. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba Farias. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Here's a grounder up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1. Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. 1-2 now. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3 called. No throw. Safe down at second. Runner at second. 1 away. Next up for the Smokies, Hayden McGeary. And now the 1-2. Runner takes off for third. Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play's concluded, we'll check on the right-hander's status. Here's the left fielder, Parker Chambers. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Runners at the corners, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. That double play ends it right here. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Elder, a former All-Star. He throws a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Base hit, right field. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. And the right-hander deals. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly. Now it's the shortstop, Ed Howard. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And 1-2. Swing, soft line drive. And there's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Next to hit, Brett Bateman. The 0-1 offering. Bouncer to the right side.
On the back,
Conley.
find the ball.
The underhand flick. That's a pretty nice play there. 2 away. Runners at first and third. Digging in for the Smokies, Hayden Cantrell. Here's the 1-2 offering. Oh, and this one gets away. Ball comes home, and he is dead at the plate. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Drove in their only run in last night's game. This broadcast is brought to you by Thrifty Garmola's Discount Granola. If your oats and nuts are leaving a huge hole in your budget, it's time to get thrifty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There goes the runner on the ground to third. And out at first. Next up for the Smokies, Ed Howard. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the third inning. And the runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
Slide.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. A laser into the outfield. And the inning is over. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. EJ Exposito now at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. 2 away. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Bubba Farias getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. That's great location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot. Next pitch misses down and away. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
That's a ball.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The tying run is aboard. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hit hard on a line. Inning over. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. So digging in, Drew Compton.
Baseman, number 33, Drew Compton.
The 3-1 offering. Puts a bunt down. And there are 2 outs. 1 down. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. On the ground to third. And now 2 away. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Rtts. Here's a chopper to the left side, Farias. Fires to second for 1. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Back here in Knoxville, Tennessee, bottom of the 4th, Farias takes a ball, standing in for the second time. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. Rtts on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Go-ahead run on base. Will Verdung will hit next. Now here's the 0-2. Grounder to the left side. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Bubba Farias.
That's out the corner.
Here's a pop-up. Trump under it. Gets there. Got it. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Right-hander kicks and deals. Hard ground ball. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Runner scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Bubba Farias, the next to hit.
Oh.
Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Ground ball to second base.
Come on.
On to first. Ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them.
I slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind something. I see my eyes closed. You mean I'm not alone when it's me without a soul. Dancing your heart away, lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain mist spray. Slow dancing my soul to fate.
One down.
Batting
Coming to
second,
the dish
the
for
third
Knoxville,
baseman,
Bubba Farias.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's
Well,
off
that's
the
off the
inside
plate.
edge. And it's 2-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And that's a one-out single.
All right, good job right there. Get up.
Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Alexander
Number
Ramirez.
31, Alexander Ramirez.
0-2, rocks and fires. Runner on the move. That one in the dirt and gets away. And it's a wild pitch. He moves into scoring position. He didn't stick to proper throwing mechanics on that play, and now the runner's in scoring position. A base hit to the out, runner going again. Fly ball to right. Lara gets there under it and makes the catch. Digging in for the
Batting
Smokies,
fourth,
Ed
the
Howard.
shortstop, Ed
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball belted left field. And you can forget it. And here is Bubba Farias. Lined a single into center the last time up. Ground ball, right side. Zamora. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba Farias. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. That one misses low. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. That one a little bit high. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Lara. Lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded. Throws to first. Not in time.
He's good.
That's a bunt single. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Bubba Farias now at the plate.
Ball.
Swing and a drive. Does it have the distance? And caught on the warning track. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. One down. Digging in, Bubba Farias. And another ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Jacob Rtts. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Farias. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Now the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Have you been feuding with your blacksmith about leaving dents in your armor? Then you need to work with the professionals at Schnoll Swords and Smithy. Their attention to detail will knock you off your horse. Here's the 1-1. And a base hit.
Pick it up.
And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one. Now a swing, and this ball is well hit. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And now they've got him in a rundown. Relay throw to second, and he can't get back as he's tagged out easily. So up next, Bubba Farias. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up.
Ball.
Farias measures 6'2", 210 pounds. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Pitch missed inside,
ball 2.
2-0. Wichrowski at times has struggled with command. That one misses.
Outside.
He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Foul ball.
The 3-1 offering. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Nice.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly... There goes the runner. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Safe at second, he easily steals the bag. Great job to read the pitcher's lead leg. He didn't break too early, but timed the jump perfectly to get the stolen base. Right side.
Stand up, stand up.
There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th, Bubba Barrios digs in now. On the ground, dives, but it kicks off the glove. Decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
That a boy, way to get on the side. Check the outfielders here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
No
number
outs,
31,
runner at first. Now at the plate, Alexander Ramirez, 1 for 3. Back! Now a quick throw to first. Back in safely on the dive.
That's a ball.
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Strike in there. Throw bounces and he gets in safely with a steal. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss.
You got it, you scored.
Throw bounces and he's safe. Runner at third, 1 away. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Ed Howard. In the air to the right, Lara settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And that ends the inning. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. And here's the first baseman, Mike Bovee.
Number 3, Mike Bovee.
Here comes the 2-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Next up for the Smokies, Bubba Barrios. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. The batter now, Alexander Ramirez. This one popped up. And the infield fly will call.
Batter's out.
So digging in, Jet Williams. Now the payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. 2-2-2. Runner scores, and they have the lead. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He put a great swing on that one. Sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. Hit hard for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
So up next, Alexander Ramirez. The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Play made, that ends the inning. Two outs and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Mike Bovee. The 0-1 from the lefty. Chop to third. And that is the inning. Digging in for the Smokies, Bubba Farias. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. That holds the runner at second base. Seeing the ball very well in this game. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it to second in time. Outstanding play. One down. Now up Bubba Farias. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Ball, that's up there.
Wouldn't you like to pay less at the dentist? At Sadie Marcus Dental, they're saving you money by never using anesthetic. Set up your first visit and feel the difference for yourself. Out to short. And there's 2 down. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. One out and the base is empty. Hops this up on the infield. Under it. And makes the catch. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. And the 0-1 now. On the ground to third. Oh, great stuff. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. So digging in, Bubba Farias. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep him from going first to third. Farias wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned following the review. They'll keep both their challenges. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard!
Steps on first for the out. Jet Williams getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So 2 down. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. This one ripped but foul to the right. Farias, only 18 years old. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400. On the ground to the left, Williams. There with plenty of time, inning over. Top of the sixth inning, and here's the first baseman, Mike Bovee.
Number 3, Mike Bovee.
Chop to the left side. One gone.
He's out.
Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba
Third
Farias.
baseman, Bubba Farias.
Pitch misses inside,
inside.
and it's 1-0. Holub, the tall righty, he works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, and sometimes works in a splitter. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Next up for the Smokies. Quick move to first. Dives back in safely.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
The 3-2 pitch. Runner on the go.
No, ball
Payoff
four.
pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Nobody out, first and second here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ed Howard. And the 1-1. Runner's on the move. In the dirt. And no throw. Both runners safe. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
We got the confidence. It's only common sense.
In this funny state, looking at the time.
So up next,
Third,
Filippo
the second
Dituri.
baseman, Filippo Dituri.
Chopped left side. Farias. Feeds to second. Out
Yes,
there.
you're out.
Not in time at first.
He's
It's a
safe.
fielder's choice. One down. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. And that's in the dirt. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second
Now
out.
batting, the third
One down.
baseman,
Now the
Bubba
third baseman,
Farias.
Bubba Farias. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Find it.
So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
That ball was...
Alexander Ramirez, the next to hit. 3-2 now. Runner on the move. And ball 4. Doable. Digging in for the Smokies, Hayden Cantrell. It bounces and he's headed for third.
Out on the tag.
Oh, they get the out. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. Excellent swing the last time up, a line drive single to center. This one is labeled. 2 away. Bubba Farias
Now batting,
will hit
the
next.
third baseman,
1 for
Bubba
3.
Farias.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
This broadcast is brought to you by Crazy Al's CPAs. If your accountant has lost interest in your finances and your balance is out of balance, come over to the
Oh, move it.
quickly to second for 1. On to first,
Got it.
double play, and that's the inning. Two away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Farias thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks him down to one challenge left. At the belt, kicks and delivers. They're down to their final strike of the game. Looking at two straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitch on the ground, this should do it.
Come on.
Steps on the bag, ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win.
If you can do it, let me know. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If it's over, it's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. It's time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. The text turned green, why the f it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on cause the
One down. Bubba Farias now at the plate. Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. High fly ball down the line and left. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. So up next, Bubba Farias. Fly to left the first time. Lifted in the air to right center. That's pretty deep. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. One down. Digging in, the switch hitting outfielder, Kalen Nicasia. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder left side, Farias. 2 away now. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. If you feel you've been out of phase with your life, it's time to make it oscillate on your frequency. Call Thad's Theremin Therapy to find out how they can help you amplify your best self. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a runner on the move. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Bit of a risk to go for a stolen base in a big spot like this, especially with how hot that hitter's been lately. Runner goes again. In the air to center. Gets there. Got it. 1 out and a runner at second. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Ed Howard. And the runner takes off for third. To the right side, Rodriguez. And now 2 away. Hayden Cantrell getting ready.
Now pitching for the line.
Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. Bubba Farias digs in now, 1 for 3. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. The 0-1. And the count 1-2. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. That one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And there's 2 away. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. A 5-3 final in this one. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.
Me all a walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in the anything where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Would you be more than that to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot diver. You got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no get time of it. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up to her and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body can tell me where you get it from. Tap on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in me everything, but up on the call, you know look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion? What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock by your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock by your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start to plan to all you look, I come to one conclusion. What? It's supposed to be that action. Music, I play your way, so respect. Don't stop thinking just like a time bomb. Are you every man want? Put your hand and I walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got it where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it?
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the Future Stars from the American League taking on the Future Stars of the National League. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bubba Farias getting ready to hit. In for a strike. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
0-1 now.
Ball.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. To the right side.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Gillen takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So bases all loaded up. Sebastian Walcott now at the plate. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. One out. Runner at second. Bubba Farias digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time. One down. Now it's the second baseman. The 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So up next, Bubba Farias. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 2-1. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 away.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found. When your lover comes around, I'm on fire, baby, please me too. Burn your house down just for you. Falling fast, call me capable at last. I'm awakening animal at the wrong end of your past. Call the car, call the shot. Call me everything you're not. Time to see it, say your witching ways and stitched up days. You let tattoo them all. Move along in silence and lie. I don't believe you. Anyone on the run who ain't getting the time will beg you for a ride. Watch the dog and take the ground till another comes along singing. There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, and join my company, my company.
Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. Making a lot of contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Oh.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Skies it out towards left center, spikes on the move to the gap. Gets there, got it. And the next batter, Bubba Farias. Fly to left the first time.
Whoa.
And that's off the inside edge. Slider misses away. That's a hit. Coming around third. He'll score, and they tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Alexander Ramirez. The 3-0 pitch. And ball 4. 2-4. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Next up for the Smokies, Hayden Cantrell. Here comes the 0-1. Runner's on the move. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias.
Bubba Farias.
Hack and Slash Landscaping knows you don't want to waste food. That's why they've introduced their Compost Caboose, a train car they'll park in your yard for you to fill up with your food scraps. Check your HOA regulations and give them a call. Swing and a high fly to left. Spikes in position. And makes the catch. And now at the plate, Bubba Farias. 1 for 3.
I need you right now. Here we go.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. That's to third for that. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Yeah, I reach the deep. Know if you hit me, you come with a feet. Out of the drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top, so they gunning for me. I gotta eat
One down. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba Farias. Tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Whoa.
And that's outside. 2-1. Grounds it to short. Arenamo. That's out number 2. All set for the start of this inning. Now the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And they get the out. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. On the ground for that. And 2 away now. Next up for the Biscuits, Brock Jones. The right-handed reliever. Now a bunt towards third. Barehands it. Tough play. Throws to first. He's safe on with a bunt single. Bubba Farias digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Base is empty. 2 away, but 2 runs have scored. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
This one's smoked out to left. And that's that. Nobody out, first and second here. And now the first baseman, Cameron James. The 0-1. On the ground to third, Farias. Good feed, that's 1 and 2. What a play. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Bubba Farias. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. The 2-0. Bash down the right side, but foul. 1 down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. And we see the least exciting of the 3 true outcomes this time as he draws the walk. Digging in for the Smokies, Alexander Ramirez. First offering, and the runner goes. Dunks one into left. Here comes the throw, Farias. Caught in a rundown now, and he's got no chance. He's out. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. One down. Next up for the Smokies, Bubba Farias. On the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Nice eye right there. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, Santana. And there are 2 down. 1 down. And here is Mac Horvath. Ground ball to third, Farias. 2 down. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba Farias. Rounded out the first time up.
Hey, drop him in. Know better right now, huh?
This broadcast comes to you courtesy of Deimos, the smaller of the 2 moons of Mars. When planning your next space travel itinerary, remember, Deimos, moon of Mars. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the lead runner has to hold on at second. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Alexander Ramirez.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up
At the belt, kicks and delivers. Soft contact, in the air, makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now a throw to first, runner won't get back. Cameron James, the next to hit. 0-2, rocks and fires. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. To second, but it's offline. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and give it a strong, balanced cut. Farias, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1.
Nope, that's high.
Next pitch is outside. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up. It's there, 1 away. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Bubba Farias. 1 for 3.
Ball.
And now 2-0. Hard liner. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay throw. Safe at the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
That a way to find that sweet spot.
Well, he
right
comes
there.
through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Tying run waits at the plate. Runner on the go. Now a flare off the bat, and that falls for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift. Vernon checks the runner, dives back in safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. Goes to second for 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Digging in for the Smokies, Hayden McGeary. Lifted down the left side, and it falls. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back with it. Great game at the plate, and he's certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat.
trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the jails of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their briefing brew, while lead fills the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain. That's what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country, it's color that divides. When in working many ladies, we could find our common side. Does anybody know I have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. Now I heard that she was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. No, maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah, yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? Sit yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say, you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day. Please, please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Does anybody know? Oh, does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Lord, does anybody know where my baby is? Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. Y el que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo.
Now the third baseman,
Batting second,
Bubba
the third
Farias.
baseman, Bubba Farias.
That's a ball.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
Ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Everything came together on that swing. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. There goes the runner in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Bubba Farias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is out number 3. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, David Mershon.
Number 4.
On the ground. And now 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. 1 for 2. Just missed. This level of baseball is such a grind, but by all accounts, he's been able to roll with the many challenges of the road and retain his focus. This one in the air, center field. Skull drifts towards it and makes the catch. 1 down. Anthony Rendon getting ready to hit. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Here's a chopper to the left side. Now 2 out. We're in the top of the 8th. Bubba Farias getting ready to hit. This broadcast is brought to you by the mathematical constant I. Just because a real number's imaginary doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about it in high school algebra. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Bouncer to second as his bat breaks. That's the first out. And he should be feeling good after getting that. At the plate, Pedro Ramirez. Here's a pop-up. Humphreys under it. Ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.